Hoot hoot everybody! I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, Noble Owl of Globie Generation 2 Equinnox, and welcome to my art stream. How's everyone doing? Hoot 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 hoot. Hoot morning, it's evening here. Hoot evening, hoot hoot, whatever, hoot hoot. How's everyone? It's nice to see all of you. Thanks for being here already. There's already so many of you in the waiting room. Oh, well, you shouldn't have picked a fight with Kohaku, I suppose. Sorry, engineer, I won't. I'm sticking to my genmates and senpai. Currently drawing, watching you, drawception. Yeah, but that's how it works, right? Kinda boost each other's motivation, right? At least I think so. Hope everyone's doing well. How is this time slot working for you? Happy weekend, I should say too. We all made it. It's all good. It's a weekend. I'm gonna need your help to keep track of time a little bit today, because I want to. It's 12 a.m. Oh, maybe it doesn't work out that well. I don't know. It's difficult to nail a good time slot, I think. Birthday tomorrow? Yo, that's really nice. Happy birthday. Let's see. I'm gonna set an alarm, because when I get in the zone with drawing, I'm stuck in the zone. I am stuck, and I wanna be able to raid Alicia. Alicia's been very nervous. And I want us to be able to support her. Actually, my birthday, yes, so many birthdays, what the heck? Happy birthday, happy belated birthday. Happy weekend to everybody. Nine in it's good on the weekends. Good for the weekend. Okay. Yeah, I know it's gonna be difficult to find a good time zone that works for everyone. That said, I really appreciate everyone watching the VOD. I've seen people watch the art VOD quite a bit, and it's really helped a lot, really. Like I said before, your collective watch hours really helped me a lot. So April gang, ayo. Hope you got a nice why is this song playing? Oh well, it can play. I forgot to swap it. Have work, fun drawing, watch a VOD later. Okay, Citri, have a nice one. But yes, we're gonna continue the picture that I already started. We'll see if we can finish it. It might look overall finished, but there's still a lot to do, so we'll see. I'm not gonna put a lot of detail work into it. I just wanna complete the overall look of it, you know. So let's just get to it. I'm gonna draw Miel senpai. Well, the chat box seems to be working. That's good. Yeah, good luck with work, C3. Thanks for being here in the waiting room. Is the music volume okay? Already looks so good. Thank you. You just gotta touch up a little bit around it. Generally, I could leave it kind of textured because it looks like a traditional painting, you know. This is good. Yeah, okay, good. We just want it to be in the background, not really interrupt a lot. What I'm thinking though is either I just merge all the colors into the same layer, or which I think might be a good idea actually, because I already colored a lot of stuff, right? So I think that might be the way to go, actually. Gotta click away a couple of these layers here for now. Not even sure what this does. Okay. 2 blankets. Dang. New profile picture. You trying to be me? All the plumies wanna be me. Yeah, you know what? Let's try merging. I can always just go back on the decision later. Is some evils. I thought evil was my evil twin. You broke stream, why? What happened? Oh, you broke streak. Uh-oh. That's not good, don't let evil know. Okay, where were we? We had some colors placed down. Sleepy one, I hope. We're gonna be touching up a little bit on stuff. I'm gonna look at the reference of Miel senpai. He might wanna make the blonde a little bit. Can we do that? Something like that, I guess, yeah. Damn the Luxus. Thank you so much, Lino. We have to touch up a lot of these details, though. I am tempted to use an airbrush to kind of do very soft details, but because it's we're going for like that painting effect, I think I'm just gonna use my textured brush. How have you found my first week of streaming? Just been a week, you know. You've only had me for a week. Loved it, nice you. I'm glad. The fact it's only been a week as well. How so? That it's only been a week. I mean, I'm almost close to like 3,000 tweets, so I guess you've gotten to know me elsewhere and not on stream, you know? Hello, Detox, welcome. You already feel part of my everyday life already. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you. That's very sweet. I'm glad you feel like I can belong in your everyday life. I'm gonna show you my draft, essentially what I am expecting to do next week. I'm probably gonna post it later too. But as you might think or figure out by now, I already like my main hobby is art. I love doing this. I love my. This is essentially a just chatting stream for me, you know. With you guys, I'm just drawing in this in the meantime while we're still like, you know, kind of chatting. Drawing themes are calming. Yeah, I think so. The stressful bit of drawing something is when you want to but don't have an idea or don't have a good start for it. That can be very stressful, and hence, you know, art block and everything that can happen. But I really like drawing and talking, so this format works really well for me. So I would like to at least have one art stream per week. 2 where I can. Hello Theodore, welcome. Can't draw, but the same for true for reading and writing. Yeah. I mean, honestly, anything that activates your that kind of part of the hand-eye coordination, writing does that for sure, you know. Building miniatures of whatever kind can also do that. Painting miniatures, or just even doing craft. Journaling does that too, you know, especially if you do kind of scrapbook journaling. That can work too. For me, it's sleeping. I don't think that that activates the right part of the brain though. But I get you. Then again, there's a lot of brain activity when you sleep as well. So, do you guys have vivid dreams? Do you guys can you visualize stuff all right, or do you have like have you seen that test or that meme or whichever you want to call it? Where, you know, how much of the apple can you imagine if you close your eyes? Do you guys know it? Yeah. Well, thing is, I've known a lot of artists that have aphantasia. Oh, Kohaku's short. Yeah, that's right. Kohaku brought up that that essentially found out that he has the, wasn't it you, Mary? Found out that it's called aphantasia when you cannot visualize something in your head. But contrary to popular belief, hello CL, thank you. Hoot hoot. Contrary to popular belief, you don't necessarily need an imagination to be able to be an artist. I've known many artists in my like I've known many artists that actually have aphantasia. I've known many colorblind artists too. Yeah, I mean, obviously it helps. It helps if you can visualize and imagine. But like, someone with aphantasia could still draw you a good picture with like the right whatchamacallit, I get references and instructions. Some of these illustrators that work on cards, like card collection games, we're talking like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, those kind of things. Some of those artists are almost like commonly known that to have aphantasia for some reason. Like they're just like, oh yeah, no, I've done this like my whole life. But yeah, don't ask me what the apple looks like, you know. Honestly, everyone should use reference in art. but probably yes. It is very true that someone with like aphantasia could have a harder time imagining like something dynamic, but that doesn't mean they cannot learn the techniques and still produce a really good picture. Love my shading, thank you. Just want to get the hair done okay, you know? Pretty much, I think that's the case, you know, there are different ways of tackling art. I believe so. I would not go like on record and be all like, I don't believe in art block and stuff like that, because obviously I've suffered it too. But I usually tend to, and this is just me, don't like, you can quote me on it if you want, but that's just how I perceived it, I suppose, is that you can base your art on different things. I think I said so last time too, that we were doing like an art stream. When I feel blocked, I tend to try to identify what kind of block I'm suffering. Usually when I draw for fun, when I draw for myself, you know, it's very inspirationally based. Like I listen to a song, it puts an image in my head, I get like imagination. It's like neuron activation, you know, like that monkey meme. And then I kind of like, okay, I want to do something with this. And then it ends up not looking exactly like the initial inspiration, but the spark was what did it, you know? The spark just got you started. But then that would be like inspirational block if you can't find a way to start without that little spark. Now, if you do it as kind of work, or you have, like you say, multiple of something to do, you can just get into the groove of things and just kind of trust the process. You're supposed to draw something, you can tackle it as a routine almost, you know. Doesn't mean it's not going to be enjoyable at all. You still get to do the work and whatnot. But, a lot of these like industry artists will do warm-ups where they just kind of do a quick warm-up sketch, which usually ends up looking pretty good because they're very experienced, and then they get to work. Because after a warm-up, obviously your hand, your drawing limbs and everything get warmed up, and you can do lines way better than if you're just cold. Something you just start drawing and inspiration comes later. Yeah, it's work after all. Yeah, but I have enjoyed art as like, you know, as like works and stuff like that. But yeah, you essentially, it is work. You have instructions to do. You don't have to think a lot for yourself. You might have to bring in your abilities, your like your knowledge of like composition. How it's more so like you're supposed to draw this. You know, you're supposed to draw this specific thing, but it's your job as an artist to, how are you gonna make that happen? And because of that, you don't have to think about the specific starting point of what should I draw. You know what you're supposed to draw. So the assignment becomes not what should I draw and how I should draw it, is only how should I draw it. You know, essentially they're expecting me to draw this, I don't know, this really cool thing, or this specific thing. Hoot! Tor Arne Mathiasen, thank you so much for the sub, yeah. I appreciate it. Tak. What were we saying? We were saying, oh yeah. So then at this point you're like, okay, time to put the imagination aside and just rely on skill. Just rely on your skill and abilities. What do I know? What do I know composition-wise? How to make an interesting picture. It's like kind of like, look, Bill, This just in. I want you to draw a tic-tac-toe board. Tic-tac-toe board? What? How am I supposed to do that, you know? Well, I don't know, but that's the mission, alright? You better do it the best way you can. And then you can be all like... Obviously, there will be more stuff invented, but you could be like, okay, there, that's a tic-tac-toe board, right? But I'm kind of like, but what if, right? What if we do this instead? Like, oh, damn. This is really wonky, by the way, don't... Okay, now it's actually angled. It's a little bit more interesting, you know? We can maybe even like lift it a bit. Make it like, oh damn, what if it's like 3D, you know? What if we do this, like, oops, not that. What if we just do this? Oh damn, it's like a 3D tic-tac-toe board, what the hell? So, oh damn, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right. We got a concept in. Okay, this is a 3D tic-tac-toe board. It's wonky because it's still child's play, you know. But what else can we do? Well, we can actually like maybe put some shading on it in a way, you know. Kind of make it like a little shaded here. We can make it like, oh damn, it's actually being lit up by some sun. And oh, okay. Actually, let's make it like a Marvel poster and be like, oh, it's going from like something warm to something cold, and oh, suddenly we got something else here. You get what I mean? It's like you start using your ideas of like, how can I make this concept look a little bit more interesting? Even the tic-tac-toe drawing is good. So that's kind of like, I already know what I need to draw, right? And then you just apply your ability. This is the theory. This is like the part that I find very important. Is to kind of the theory, the why things work. You know, you can do it intuitively, but sometimes it's not always gonna work. You know, I've seen people like they get very sold on the idea of doing rim lighting. You know, if you've seen that, rim lighting is kind of like when you do this on a picture. You put like light from the side on like most things, you know, even in the shadow, and I just add a lot of like rim light because there's extra light coming in from the side. But it may look good in some cases, but it doesn't make sense in others. Let's see. You got some drawing skill. Color me impressed. Thank you so much, Tor Arne. I appreciate it. We're just and hello Peter. We're just doing we're just working on Miel still. And after the stream today, it's gonna be 2 hours, like an hour and a half from now. My genmate from Solstia, Alicia, is gonna be doing her debut. Now, Alicia de Lontano. I'm sure people like to call her Alicia, but it's Alicia. He is a puppeteer cow. We joke that we are cousins because if you've looked at her design, which you will later, hopefully, we both have green eyes. We both have a mole under the same eye. We have a green gem. That's pretty funny, actually. Yeah, she has green eyes. She has bigger green eyes. They're way more adorable. Mine are pretty adorable too. But yeah, hers is big. Her eyes are like bigger. Very cute anime. Distant relatives, yeah, definitely. She's from a Da Lontano, means for like you know. I'll let her tell you. But it's very fitting, and we're having a lot of fun with it. Alicia's very creative. I like to say that I'm creative too. We both have gentle eyes. Oh yeah, that's very true. I like Alicia. She's we do like art and creative ideas a lot. Who said male wife? I'm pretty much. I did. I did on my debut, actually. People be all like, "Oh, male wife," and I just like, yeah, pretty much. I like cooking, I like making drinks. I believe I am, either way, because it's something I strive to be, I suppose. I like the whole the premise of it. Some of my favorite like characters, otome, in like otome games or just those kinds of like stories tend to be the kind of male wives. I'm just happy if you guys think so. Hello Kitsune, welcome. House husband. Oh yeah, I wish my voice was good like the Yakuza way of the house husband. Have you guys seen that? I love that. Antayo. Thoma. Who was Thoma again? Was that his name? I love this show, it's so good, yeah. Who's Thoma again? Oh, I don't know Genshin that well. Thoma, Genshin. Thoma looks a little young, but if he's into cooking and drink making and generally take care of his colleagues and stuff, then yeah. Maybe I'll have to look into Thoma. A little OneNote. What does OneNote mean again? Like one-dimensional or something? Is it one note from like musical? Like being like just keeping to one note? Oh yeah. No, I get you. Arguably they're very loved though. So I still would not bash on it. Like, I think they look very pretty. Genshin characters and just generally their 3D models are very, very beautiful. I would like a 3D model that at least looks like it. OneNote is Microsoft product. Oh, that's right. No, expect me asking you guys if like certain expressions, right? Because English is like my third language. So bear with me sometimes because I'd rather not misunderstand you and I might ask, you know? No need to apologize. Oh yeah. Craftsman is, yeah. No, I agree, Theodore. I do. I played Genshin early times when it became available, but ultimately, me and gacha games, we don't mix that well. I enjoyed them during the honeymoon period. The honeymoon period of like, you know, you get some free polls, it's easy enough to get into and play. But once it starts becoming the whole thing of like I need to or I should be playing or I'm missing out, then I'm out. Honestly, I'm out because I'm gonna have to spend an hour or two of my day to kind of keep up with this game. Then I may as well just not be playing it, honestly. It's like when I play games, I'd rather play it on my what did you call it? On my conditions, not the game's condition. But that said, I had a lot of fun with early Honkai Star Rail. I don't like JRPGs that much. It's more so like it's not that I don't like them. They're just very time consuming. And time is very precious to me in general, right? It does take a lot of time, but the stories are usually very beautiful. Like, obviously, I like stories. I like a very interesting stories. Just wish I could take the time to enjoy them properly. Have Have you guys ever caught yourself like, oh, hello warrior. Thank you, thank you. What is the drawing on fire? Ah, the drawing is on fire, help. I'm just kidding. Thank you. I find myself kind of wanting to replay games, and I feel like that's a bit of a shame. That's why I take the opportunity to explore them on stream. You know, like when you find time to sit down and play a game. Instead of picking up the new game, I tend to kind of, maybe I should replay that one game I really like. And that's such a shame, because when you feel that, you're kind of missing out a little bit on the story, on the nice, cool stories, you know? Wait, it's blue. Is blue. Pretty sure it's supposed to be blue. But hey, Rejoice, if you like gacha games, I got plenty of genmates that are playing gacha games. If you like comfy, cozy games, taking it easy, not stressing, then this is your place to be. Yeah, books as well. I haven't read a story like fiction book in a while. But I do for a while. Like I did a lot of audiobooks and audio dramas. Those were nice. Nice buttses, thank you. Yeah, that was intense. My Equinnox brothers enable me to be quite stilly. But I'm also very excited to see you guys, to have you guys see our dynamics and everything. Played and watched, yes, actually. Oh, let's see, I have a nice voice for audiobooks, it's so calming. Cool. You think so, huh? Oh, interesting. Maybe I'll keep that in mind for that one point where I said I was gonna do ASMR stuff. Maybe. Wait, Willow? Oh, yeah. I have to get comfortable with it all, though. The recording, the pace, the everything. I want to. This is a goal of mine. I want to be able to provide some nice comfy ASMR for you all. I would melt if you read as a story. Cool. I'll keep that in mind and put like pots and buckets out so you can melt in the pots and buckets. Yeah. Got our back, yeah. No prob. Bucket will, you'll have to get one each then, I suppose. No, I would like to read something. We'll see. I'm glad you guys are excited about the idea. I actually had a lot of fun watching the you guys know that we in Globie we got some watch alongs, right? Some other streamers watching along on our debuts and stuff, you know. I was very happy to hear that people were all like, "Oh, the voice is so calming when they talk about me." This makes me blush a bit. But the fact that they were all like, "Oh, I should totally do ASMR," and then people get excited when I put it on a future goal, like ASMR is like, "Yo." Meanwhile, I'm like, shucks. Power outage with, oh my god, 31 degrees. I could use a little bit of heat over here, honestly. I see the sun, but it's like single digits. I want some spring. I want it to be hot and yeah. I'm glad you guys enjoy what I offer this week. Next week I got some collabs coming up actually in Globie. Not gonna be Batsus. Not gonna be Batsus. I think you guys got Batsus were like a year's worth of Batsus from just one Batsu, so yeah. But they're pretty fun actually. They're pretty fun. Like look forward to let me show you a little bit. This is the draft, or essentially what I'm looking to do next week. Little Guardsman, we're gonna continue Little Guardsman. On Monday. I think it should be, I don't know how many streams that'll be, but I'm excited to play it, and I'm gonna let the game do the voice acting as well. I started it this week because I wanted to be able to show that, you know, the voices that I can do and how I kind of like to read a story. But from what I remember or seen the trailer, that game has very good voice acting, so we're gonna let it do its thing on its own, okay? And then maybe do some commentary and just keep playing the game together. Art stream is a little bit later on Wednesday, so that's in the evening for me, around this time. And Thursday, it's Kiwi with Pippa senpai, my Burb senpai, my avian senior. I said in my interview, remember when I was a silhouette? I said in my silhouette interview, when Luca senpai asked me, who in Globie would you like to collab with the most? And I was kind of like, Pippa senpai. I'm like, what? Why Pippa senpai? Because I'm like, I feel like Pippa senpai has such like radiance of energy and has a lot of fun, like chaotic energy. Meanwhile, I'm like calm. I have a calming aura. But you guys saw me in the Batsu, a little bit of like fun teasing kind of vibes, right? So I'm just curious how we would work together. I get along really well with Pippa senpai. We exchanged a lot of DMs and stuff, and just in general, she's very supportive. But you know, you all know streams, they go different sometimes. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna play some Kiwi, where we both play as the flightless bird. And as you saw, we also have a Lethal Company collab with 8 people from Globie. It's gonna be like Gen 1 and Gen 2. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm not very experienced with Lethal Company. I played it like vanilla maybe once. So this is gonna be interesting. Hopefully because we have the senpai there too. They're just a bit understanding and kind of explain things. But yeah, you'll see a lot of varying vibes in that collab. And what was it? Someone asked curious to experience me in a horror setting. Now, you can hold me to this if you want, but I generally don't scare easily. I generally don't scare easily. I can stare. I will obviously get jump scared, but my pulse, everything stays quite steady. But yeah, we're talking modded lethal, so we're not really 100% sure what that means. I haven't played it yet. Modded. I scream in lowercase, that's true, I do. Honestly, way I imagined. Yeah, it's like, oh no. Oh no. I do get stressed though. I get very stressed in games. But it doesn't show on my, like, I tried using, like, you know, at some point. I don't know where it is though. I'm the grounding rock in the sea, huh? I think so. But that's also like, there is some stress to it now because it is a team. It's a team-based game, right? So I cannot be that. I can't be, you know, reckless due to the fearlessness or whatever, you know. But that, if I am, then maybe lets you see some fun clips or something, you know. And you're making me curious to hear you scream. It's usually an uppercase O. The one thing I don't like, it's not gonna make me scream, but it's just gonna make me kind of like roll my eyes and be a bit like meh. It's very gory settings, very gory horror games, you know. It's just kind of like unnecessary in a way. Well, the only great asset in the company or that they, well, I don't know. Honestly, we'll see what happens. Getting chased in a game, I tend to turn around and try to fight it, which ends up with me kind of dying often in the games. Like, I don't have it available to me, but I really liked PT, the playable trailer for that one game, you know. Like, I enjoyed PT, and I enjoyed that was Scary Athecta when I played it. And what was the other thing? Layers of Fear 1 and 2 was really cool. I don't rage much, no. Mielo! Mielo! Don't mind me, Miel senpai, I'm just combing your hair. I'm just brushing and fixing up your hair. Hello, Neko Taco, hello. But no, I can get, like, I can get intense in some games, I suppose. How do you not rage? I don't know. Not take it personally, I guess. Understand that the game also has feelings and where they've come from. The like when they like at where they're coming from. Understand that for all those years that you have existed on the planet, so has the game, and how you may have differences, and it's okay. I don't know. So deep. That's usually the bit of understanding with different people, right? Nah, you guys will know when I'm taken aback by a game. Is if I for whatever reason would swear or something in very very like exclamation in an exclamation. You know I don't do that normally. But yeah. He's reached peak peace. Well, I'm glad you guys think so. You can find it calming here too. I also do a funny hoo-hoo's like laugh when I'm stressed. You know, kind of like running, tensing my whole body, and then it barely misses. Then I kind of like that's something that happens. The way what is true? Sorry. Oh, that Ambrose? But yeah, I hope they take. Are you someone who giggles when scared? I don't know. I giggle when I'm nervous. I giggle when I'm nervous, and usually when you're like taking a chance or something, then you know your nerves are like you're just peaking, because all your nerves are just kind of like tickling you. You get tickled, I guess. Like I will get stressed, like, you know, playing a game, like having very little health, playing like a Souls-like or something, and you're really close to beating the boss, and you know you're kind of like one hit away, but you're also one hit away, so it's kind of like, don't get greedy, don't get greedy, don't get greedy, don't get greedy, and then you know you kind of just tense your whole body. Yeah. Laugh when you're pain. No, that's just the nerves, isn't it? You just get tickled. I think acupuncture would just make you giggle a lot, Theodore, if you ever do the you know, acupunctural massage and stuff, or therapy. You just like prick you with a needle, and then you just like start giggling. Imagine that you're like a human pin cushion. It's like, can you feel anything with this? Think. Start crying when scared. That's probably a good response, I think. Tuskaru. Be extra funny. Extra funny if you're like, you know, a bit of a deeper voice and stuff. Depends on the pain, I suppose. I also would giggle from it. Let's not talk too much about painful experiences, though. I will just say that yes, I've also had a giggle fit when I shouldn't have had. Also, let's not talk needles if someone is uncomfortable. I want it to be comfy. Een beetje gezelligheid. Gezelligheid. Said that wrong. Un tiempo tranquilo y muy dulce junto. Lite mysigt. I just said like comfy coziness, like social coziness. Essentially, is a Dutch saying. Hello, ja, gezellig. Yeah. Speak Dutch, German, etc. You like Dutch? I don't think a lot of people like Dutch. It's like very not seen as a very beautiful language. I really like Dutch though. Hello Munchiro. Did I miss anyone? Hello Mafchio. Finally catching a live. Congrats on debuting. Thank you so much. Renders so nicely satisfying to watch. I like that. I'm glad you think so. Dutch is so pretty. What? It has a lot of harsh sounds, you know? Like stuff like that, you know? Maar ik vind het heel mooi dat de G klinkt hetzelfde. For all, I suppose. For all is not the right one. The G sound that you hear, the sound, sounds generally the same every time it is used. So, like out of all the languages I know, Dutch is probably the genuinely one that you can spell it the way it sounds, I think. Ah, you speak French. Miel is French. Miel senpai is French. Finnish is pretty much like that too. I get that. Yeah. Just have a harder time learning Finnish. I like the melody of the Finnish language though. The melody, I mean, like of the speaking. Läkeror with the voice break. More impressed that you speak languages that are of different roots. And that's also lets me understand the similar languages. Like I cannot speak it, but I can understand Italian and all the Spanish dialects. I've been able to communicate with an Italian gentleman at a train station once. They didn't speak any other languages that I knew, but I could just use like similar basic like Spanish words, and we still communicated. Voice is so comfy. It's hard to fucking call myself from falling asleep from time to time. Oh. It's not part of Indo-European language group. No, I get that, Israel. I like Finland is quite pretty. Bites you. Why are you biting me? Stop biting me. Please, no. Have you had your rabies? Have you had your rabies shot yet, Ambrose? I'm gonna have to take you to the vet. It is, Munchiro, I suppose. I want the comfy vibes. I want the comfy productivity vibes as well. Like if you can fall asleep to my voice, but you know, you can also draw along. If you would like as well. Some people said that they felt motivated to, you know, maybe draw alongside me. And that's really nice. I like drawing alongside other art streams too. It's really nice. What are you saying? Man, I'm even reading it in your voice. I'm saying that you're biting, you're trying to bite me. So, you know, I'm gonna have to get like a rabies shot. Ambries. Oh no. What does that do? Does that also slay you after a while? Oh, not so good. You can get Ambrose sorted. Give him the cone of shame. I do not like the cone of shame. Oh my god, imagine the crate, like the doggy crate or a cat. Then again, Phoenix are small and cute. Knife. Well, I guess I need to take my tetanus shot as well. You also yap a lot, that's very true. Ambrose, everybody. Ambrose is my genmate. He's my genmate in Equinnox. I love the feather brush. Thank you, Annie. Natsu can work. Can help him with a tetanus shot. That's good. I just replaced Ambrose's knife with a toy one. You know, those kinds that kind of just contract when you stab at something. He doesn't know the difference. He just wants to stab stuff. Did you guys have a say in your gen name, or was it given by Globie? Yeah, no. We got a say in it. Yeah. How did you come up with yours? Well, basically, it was the whole wanting to have matching group names, but also something that was related to the world, to the globe. Because, you know, globie is supposed to be like, being a globie is being a friend, a worldly friend, you know. So we wanted to have it rooted in something that has to do with the planet, the world. So solstice and equinox, you know. Equinox means like essentially equal night, you know. It's like the 2 times a year, the 2 times a year where the night is as long as the day, when it's equal. And the solstice, so both of them are opposites as well. Yeah, it's essentially, right? Essentially, solstice is when the sun reaches its peak in its trajectory, right? In the northern and the southern hemisphere. Essentially means during, depending on where you live, one solstice, like most commonly summer solstice, is when then the day is the longest. Like, you know, if you look at your phones and check like the clock app, when you look at the clock app, it'll tell you when like sunrise is expected and how long you'll have like sunlight for the day. So basically, solstice is when, you know, the days have gotten longer and longer, and then now you're gonna get less daylight. Yeah. But basically, yeah, one represents the sun, the other one represents the moon, because and we also have 2 times a year each when the different dates are international. You know, summer solstice, and winter solstice, and we have spring equinox and fall equinox. Sometimes we call it the longest day. Yeah. In some places of the world, during solstice, it will never go dark. Because there's so much like the trajectory of the sun is just, it'll barely touch the horizon, you know, like the sun is going down, but it's kind of like, and then it's like barely there, and then it goes back up again for the next day. So you're never gonna have night at one solstice. I hope we were able to do. I'm not sure. We already had spring equinox. We were still like recently revealed. Spring equinox was, what was it, the 21st, the 20th of March. So the next one for us in equinox would be during fall. They're like half a year apart. The girls' summer solstice will be like the 20th of June. So we'll see about stuff like that. I really like kind of pushed for those kind of names because we would have potentials for, like, you know, events. But right now we're all just recently debuted, so, you know, any bigger projects you'll have to wait and see what gets announced. I mean, like, you know, you can or you don't have to, but we have the possibility to make something special for the equinox and for the solstice. But I like it. I like that we were able to do. Norway got these never-ending days, right? Maybe. I can say that Sweden does, essentially during summer solstice. But it's also kind of like the sun does set, it just never gets dark during summer. Meanwhile, if you have during winter, we maybe have like 3 or 4 hours of daylight. Like the sun kind of like starts, goes up, and then like, yeah, you know what, never mind. 3-4 hours. So if you miss those daylight hours, which is like between, I don't know, 9 o'clock to, I don't know what, maybe like 1 o'clock p.m. No one to practice going through, do it. Yeah. But the sun is like me on a day off or something, you know. It's kind of like, it's like the sun is that guy that gets woken up like, what, and then no, boop, never mind. Vamos. Wow. But yeah, that's the idea behind our names either way. The girls are all very bright. They have bright hair colors. They're very vibrant and generally sunny, you know. Like now that the sun is out way more and spring is hitting where I live, really nice because all the colors are starting to happen, you know. Flowers are blooming and everything. It just looks really nice. So obviously that would be something for that name would be way more fitting of the girls. Meanwhile, we guys have a little bit more of a cool vibe going. I'm cool. Nah, we got some stuff, you know, essentially. So the night, the kind of moon and the night kind of suits it better. Yeah, I reckon so. That's what the equinox is about. It's not necessary to really read too much into our names, but we represent that. I guess in a way we would represent it's like the sun and moon kind of thing. If there's ever like Pokemon games based on us and Globie, then you know it's gonna be one or the other. So you know, if you got both, if you know someone that's into Solstia and you're into Equinox, you can trade Pokemon. You can get all of them. Trade Oshis, yeah, trade Oshis, you know? You can trade Oshis so you can collect all the Oshis. You know, you can only get a shiny Ambrose in one of them. And you can only get shiny Kiri in the other one. Lore? I don't know about that. I'm just messing it up. Yeah. It would be fun to get like a video game or something. Something based off of Globie and stuff like that, you know? Somehow, something. It would be really fun. A lot of people, a lot of us wrote in their goals or like, you know, future wishes and stuff that, you know, would like to voice act in something like that. I know some of the Gen 1s would definitely love to have a video game based off of them. Once like I get like, I don't know, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with you guys know those like video games where you can put your 3D model into and stuff like that, you know? Once they ever grant us like 3D models, it's gonna be really fun to play those kind of games where you can just mod yourself into the game. Globie Fangy would be cool too. Yeah. I'm sorry to say, they'll have to check the website for anything like that, but I haven't read up well on the fan creation stuff for Globie. I would think they would encourage it, but you know, don't take my word as permission or anything. You would have to read the press releases. Globie visual novel, yo. That's an idea. You go on the Vil route and you just drink tea. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that visual novel? Hi. Are you okay? Are you lost? Stuff like that. I would put on my softest voice for the voicing. Just drink tea with all the members, yeah. But you know, if you pick the wrong things, you get put in a cage by evil. You get put in a cage by evil. And you have to do your Duolingo. That's a bad end if you go on the Vil route. Even softer than now, I would try a little harder to make it sound good. Amnesia, no way. Not the cage trope. I have to protect you. You plumies don't know how to take care of yourself. Stay here, you'll be safe. In a well, does the... Oh, gosh. Oh, you shouldn't have tried that one. Yeah, for those that don't know, you choked on my ram. Don't choke on your ramen, that's also a bad end. But yeah, for those that don't know, one of the bot suits that I got on the Uno collab with Equinnox was to think of like a really icky drink combination. Hydrate and stretch, yeah. I'm feeling that. Stretch. This art stream goes on a little shorter than I figured, but hopefully we can finish the hair on Miel Senpai. Let's focus a little bit more. Mieru Senpai. Okaeri. Sugoi hitote da na. The hair looks so detailed. Nice. I'm glad you think so. I'm very beginner at Japanese, but it'd be fun to do some live. You'll have to ask Ko or Miel Senpai if Miel Senpai is still here to give some lines or something to read her. Japanese learning stream, that would be fun. I've been curious about that Chashingo game, for instance, you know? It's been ages since I went to Japan. Like, oh, ages. It's been a long time. I was better at Japanese when I went, but I'm very out of practice. I'll see if my provoking Duolingo bears some fruit and I actually get some kind of like sponsorship. That'd be so fun. Got the pronunciation down. Thank you. I do have a bit of a Swedish pronunciation in the Japanese that I do. I am aware. But yeah. I will say, arigatou gozaimasu. You can't force me to do a Spanish lesson as well. I can't. But he can. Practica el español. Watch me like ask Duolingo if you have and not just like ban you from my streams. I need a trusted adult. A trusted adult. Oh yeah, kanji. I never tried kanji. I remember practicing just on like Wikipedia and just kind of practicing writing hiragana, katakana. I could read that decently. It's just, you know, it's always about at some point it's about the words that you know to use the language. Since you know 4 languages already, I think Japanese will be an easy 5th. Honestly, I had a really hard time learning a 4th language. I know a lot of words and I can generally understand the grammar of a lot of different languages, but for me to use it myself, it's almost an achievement to still remember the amount of Japanese that I do and also be studying Dutch. Okay, Miel senpai, what is going on your nice little Kumanui Miel. Miela. Put some gold on. I like the grammar, of Japanese. I find it very interesting. There's something that's very true. I do appreciate when wait, what is? There's something that I appreciate is languages where the people that speak the language kind of appreciate you for trying. Like Nihongo Jozu might be like a meme by now. If you guys don't know what it means, it's basically what they tell you that, oh, your Japanese is actually very good, just because you try a little bit, because they generally don't expect you to. But I like that. I'd rather the original speakers of the language to kind of encourage, whoa, that's actually really good. Good job, learning a couple of words in my language. You didn't have to do that, but thank you for doing that anyway. I like the whole deal of people being so happy about it. It makes you feel good about oh, actually I'm doing pretty good. Not doing quite all right. You can omit that, Japanese is a very context heavy language. I believe English is too, but in Japanese you have to switch context. In Japanese you can switch context by essentially announcing that you are switching context, It's in a kind of comparing it to English, it would be like saying, so regarding this new topic, right? And then you just keep talking like normal, but you cannot just go back to the old topic. You have to kind of announce that, oh, but about this topic we were just talking about before, I would like to add this. I would like to say this. And now regarding this new topic that you just talked about, I would like to say this. So yeah, very context heavy stuff. I'm not an expert in the languages I know. I just kind of been picking them up as I go, I don't think I could really teach you properly about them. I can just make my comparisons and draw conclusions. And actually, I can also draw pictures. I'll leave this little brooch a little wonky. It's not the main feature anyway, so it's okay. Hello, Solarian. Yeah, that's true. Like, Japanese can be pretty soft. It's a hard intonations, but it kind of just rolls, you know? Este tablino. I have not studied Latin, sadly. Yeah, I know it's Latin. I know can is dog. Atrio, does that mean like behind or something? How does it feel to be so smart? Pretty good. It just feels divine, delightful. Everyone going damn. Humble much. I know what I did, I just couldn't help it. Oh man. Did not expect that, that's why I had to. I kid. I don't know if it was correct. Yes, Nico. Honestly, I was just guessing. It was just really funny. I'm glad you found it fun. Soft cozy VTuber full of himself. Extra, read all about it. The cap mo. That's good. Gapmo is good. You're allowed to indulge yourself from time to time. I just kind of feel bad. I think it's really funny, but I just also kind of feel bad. Kind of embarrassed, you know? No, I know. I'm like, I kind of know what I'm worth, at least when it comes to like art, right? But I wouldn't be one to say that stuff otherwise. No, that's just funny. Hello, Eclipse. Thank you. This is the drawing. There you go. This is the drawing. It was evil. Nah, couldn't have been, right? It's about half an hour till we gotta raid Alicia. But like something that is important, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put it into good words, is that something I would like to say is that it took me a while, I would say. That was a bit of a character growth development for me, was when I actually started accepting compliments. Can anyone relate? No, Maisie, I'm completely in control. Yeah. I remember someone making a like analogy, I suppose, where like being given compliments but essentially going like no you, or like save the drawing. Thank you. I actually haven't. But the whole bit of compliments, right? I would be the kind of person to kind of go like, no, you know, I'm not that good actually, or you're not, and you know, that kind of stuff. Or, well, I guess nowadays you just get the no you kind of response, right? It took me a while, but I don't remember what I heard, some kind of motivational thing somewhere. But it's just the fact that you just say thank you. You like, usually I felt like I wouldn't be able to return the actual expression of like, wow, they are praising me, but I don't think I'm really that good. But so, you know, it's kind of like I'm getting a lot of praise where it's not really, I don't feel like I'm worth it. So I don't really know what to do with this kind of praise, you know, I'm not really that good. So then it kind of becomes this kind of like awkward, the likeness someone pulled was like, you know, if you, I don't know if they're around. I remember it seeing like the comparison where you use like money bills to kind of like on an ATM, but they're kind of like wrinkly, so the ATM goes like me, like we, and then don't want to take the compliment. You know what I mean? What if all the plumies complimented me right now? I would get a little flustered, maybe a little like blushy, but I would thank you. That's the thing that I want to get to, is that I try to not leave any compliment unthanked. And that is the first step to learning how to accept them. I guess you don't have to take them at heart if you don't feel like it, but you should at least thank the person for, you know, giving you the compliment. Kind of like, even if it's a courteous, like, okay, thank you, you know, kind of like someone gave you like I don't know, something you didn't like or didn't want. Thank you. So that is just it. Like I tried to make that an equal part of me as I do my other motto, which is credit where it's due, and don't leave a comment, like a compliment unthanked, because people might genuinely be wanting to, like, you know, wow, you're really good. Like you should appreciate that better. And if you just kind of go no you, it's such a slapping the hand away kind of a gesture that it might be good to think about, you know. It's really all you need to do as well. You don't need to make a speech out of like, thank you, I gracefully appreciate and accept these words of gratitude and reverence that you are giving me. No, it's just like, thank you. Milo streams are super. Oh no, you're doing it. Okay, we go. Great and diverse person in your skills. Thank you so much. You're doing a bang up job. Thank you. Thank you, Ezreal. Thank you, Natsu. So talented in art, speaking languages. The world needs more people like you. Thank you, Willow. An amazing artist, and I love you a lot. Well, thank you, Maisie. You know, please don't forget you're amazing. All the plumies love you. You guys are so sweet, though. I don't even think you aren't well enough. Thank you. Thank you. I guess it's humu. Your streams are super fun to watch. Your vibes are lovely. Thank you, Mary. Bill, you're the comfiest streamer ever. Oh my gosh, that's real. Thank you. That's very sweet. So, basically, yeah, no. Thank you is really the base. I honestly mean it, of course, you know. But it's a good way of practicing, in a way to accept compliments, you know. You can doubt them all you want, but you can at least thank the person for it. Such a nice voice, you draw so well. Thank you. That's really nice. Thank you. That's so sweet. So down to earth and relatable. Your streams help me calm down my busy mind. I'll use that from now on. Thank you. Yeah. See, we're it's a character development for you guys too. You just practice on saying thank you. And then if you want to return it, like sometimes you get like, oh, this is really good, and then you kind of just like, oh my god, this is this godlike person that I completely admire, and they're giving me a compliment. Then you kind of feel like I'm not worthy. You can still say thank you. I also like what you do. Or thank you, I really like what you do too. Or something like that, you know? I think it's important. The other thing of me, like, that I have in general is like the credit where it's due. Which is like, if someone does a good job, I want to let them know that they did. I'm sure we talked about it on stream already, but there's so many like jobs and so many like assignments and stuff in life where you just basically avoid getting scolded, and that is your reward, you know? There's so much expectations, so much hustle and bustle that it ends up just being this place where you just expect, you're trying to avoid getting scolded. You just kind of like, if I don't hear anything bad, that will be my reward, essentially, right? But honestly, some days are hard. Some days are really hard. And maybe you didn't achieve as much as you would have if you weren't struggling with things or stuff like that, you know. But that is like still something that I would like to bring up to people if possible. Like, wow, like you got so much on your plate and you're still able to do this. You know, for what it's worth, I think you did a really good job, you know? And you shouldn't feel bad that you didn't do more, because at the moment you did your best, you know? We're not talking about the ideal you here right now. We're talking about who you are right now and everything that you're bringing with you. You're not showing up in light clothing, fully warmed up with a full athletic build, and you can just go for it. No, you're actually carrying a lot of luggage. It's super heavy. But you're still doing what you can, and that is still worth, like, you know, complimenting, I feel. I think it's very important. And I wanna reach out like a thank you to you guys too. Like, you guys are very lovely. I'm really happy that you like what I have to offer and that you're taking time off of your day to, you know, hang out with me or watch the VOD or anything like that, you know? You guys heard me say here, like I already said, so that time is very precious to me. And that's why I don't want to take anyone else's time for granted either. And that's it's very nice, actually. That's yeah, no, that's the most basic way I can say it. It's really nice. I really appreciate having you guys here. It's really nice to be able to share a moment. I'm doing what I like, and oh, there's my alarm. We should wrap up for now. There's really not a lot else to do on this, like a couple of finishes. So we'll see if I can finish this off stream and then post it later, right? So we can have a look at it later. Thought it was, yeah, no, I just put on a random alarm. I'm sorry, it's the most classic one. But yeah, we should round up stream, and I'm gonna have a look at Alicia's as well doing her thing. Yeah, no, I just yeah, I didn't change it at all. Part of me hates it. Part of me was like, what? Okay, let's see. Allah. Yeah, I apologize. I'm gonna have him put something like hoo 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 hoot hoot hoot. The green is like, what? It's so annoying, but it works. Yeah, I'm glad I did it. It's, you know, it's gonna be like 13 minutes for Alicia's debut. Yeah. Once again, for you guys to see, we got the schedule. I'll post it on Twitter and also on YouTube and everything, the usual places. I'll be posting it, and I will be seeing you on Monday for Little Guardsman, and evening drink and all this stuff. Yeah, I'll be in Alicia's debut chat as well, and I hope you guys can stick around and say hi to Alicia at least. I'll give you a little story. For a while, when my sleeping habits were not doing that well, like I've told you, my one of my greatest achievements as an owl is to have a normal sleep schedule. As a nocturnal being, to be up during the day. What? But I was gonna go to. I was sleeping. I didn't have a lot of time to sleep, so I put on this. The iPhone. Bap 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 bap. That alarm. You know it. They're also very classic. And I put on. There's like no way I'm gonna sleep past this. But I told you earlier that my dreams are very vivid, right? For some reason, I was dreaming that I was doing a heist. And I was gonna like steal something valuable with all the lasers and stuff, you know, like that. And what happened? I triggered a laser thing. So in my dream, it just went like bop 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 bop, because that was my alarm going. But in my dream, I, like, you know, oh no, we gotta scatter, we gotta get out of here. So I kept sleeping. I kept sleeping past the pop 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 alarm. Oh my god. When I realized, I was very ashamed and I had to rush out. But that was amazing. How does that even happen? You know? What a dream. It's like, are you kidding me, brain? Are we for real now, brain? Are you why would you do that to me, brain? My brain being like a VJ, a video editor, is like, hey, there's something we can use for the dream. That was ridiculous, actually. That was so funny. Yeah, my brain wanted to finish a dream, probably. Yeah, so weird. But yeah. Anyway, I'll pick another alarm tone next time. Or maybe just have my wristwatch kind of... Mission impossible, but the mission is waking up right. Jesus. How does your brain do that at the most perfect moment? It probably just cut it in. If you were to look at it like a video, it's just gonna be so... If you're gonna look at it as a video, it's gonna be so badly cut. But for some reason, my brain is just like, yeah, masterpiece. So well cut. The VFX is amazing. You integrated a doorbell. I've done that too. It's so weird. Oh, well, anyway. It's so funny. But yeah, we'll have more casual chats on my other art stream coming up next week, yeah. Look out for my schedule and all that stuff. I'll see you Monday again, okay? I will see you Monday. Hutsu. Otsukaresama deshita. I would like you all to use this raid message, because this is Alitzia's Oshimark. I would appreciate it. And I'm gonna make sure that we're heading to Alitzia right after. I'm just gonna check the customization. Yes, it's looking fine. And please go give my cousin a very, very big welcome. I say cousin because we, you know, Green Eyes, Mole, and Gem. And even our trailers, even our channel trailers are similar if you guys have a look. Yeah, it's a good vibe. Alicia is lovely. She's really cool at what she does. But I'm gonna let her introduce herself to you. Thank you again for today. Y'all, you've been lovely. Then again, you always have been since day one. I will keep reminding you. And what do we say to a compliment? No, that's wrong. Have you not learned anything? Thank you. There you go. Take care, everybody. See you over at Litzia's. Let's go. Let's go make some noise. Bye bye. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot.